Okay, hi team. Tonight I want to talk to you about an exciting topic that I researched out of curiosity, and I think it's really interesting to know. But basically, I was curious if during hard economic times, how does that impact our businesses? And I've learned some important tips so that we can learn what to expect and how to have a successful, thriving network marketing business during a hard economy. So, as most of you know, like right now, ever since the 2008 recession, times are still really hard. There's a lot of job instability. It's not easy to get by. Times are tight. A lot of people are pinching pennies and they don't want to spend a whole lot of money on extra things. And so, a lot of the complaints that I hear is, I'm having such a hard time growing my business because people say it's too expensive, or they don't want to spend their money on that, or they don't have enough money to spend on that. And, how can we have a successful business during tough times? Well, I looked through lots of different articles, lots of research looking back over periods of recession, because network marketing has been around for 100 years. This is not a new industry. And one thing that I found was that in 2009, right after the 2008 recession started, it literally had the worst unemployment rates since like 1991, when they had those hard times. And despite the worst unemployment rates, self-employment and opportunities like this home-based business actually doubled, which is amazing. It just shows that people are going to be looking for opportunities to be able to work from home or to supplement their income. And looking back over all of the time periods where there were big businesses, Avon, Mary Kay, Herbalife, a lot of those companies, they started out during recessions. Whether they started or they really boomed and started to thrive, was almost always during a time of recession, which is really good to know that even though things may change for our business, we can expect that there's still great opportunity. So what I want to say, hold on, I'm going to have to pause for 1 second because my naughty little dog is over here trying to get into the trash. So hold on 1 second. Okay. I apologize. That was about to be a big mishap. Okay. So during a hard economy, if you think about it, there's unstable jobs. There's people who they don't have any raises to look forward to. They're concerned about losing their job. Maybe they're getting paid less than they really deserve, or, they've got these, if maybe they've gone and gotten a nice degree and have huge student loans, but they can't get the pay that they were expecting to get. So they've actually taken a job with less pay. That fear and the shortage of income often leads to people spending less money, or maybe they spend money still on the things that they need, but they they tighten up on the things that they don't feel that they need. And during those times, people look for creative ways that they can earn more money. Maybe they want to work from home if they're not already working. So the stay-at-home moms decide they want to pick up a little extra income to support their family. Or those who are already working decide to take a second job, but in their free time, rather than having to, go pick up 20 hours at a second job. They look for a way that they can fit it into their schedule. And stay-at-home, network marketing type jobs are a great opportunity for that. Because they can fit it in the nooks and crannies and work it around their schedule. And there's lots of other reasons why it's a great opportunity, and I'm going to cover those. But one thing that I just want to really reiterate is that MLMs have seen a boom during recessions. because of the fact that people are looking for that extra money. So the companies that have thrived during these recessions are typically the good MLMs. Now, not all MLMs are great MLMs. There's a lot of companies that have given our industry a very bad reputation. So what makes a good network marketing company stand out so that so that the people who are looking for those income opportunities, they can decide to sign on with us? What makes us a good company? The first thing that people want to look for is they're looking for a low startup cost. Again, money's tight in hard times, so they're not going to spend a whole lot of money. Whether they're wanting to get started with a home-based business, or maybe they're thinking of starting their own, catering business, or storefront retail kind of business. The great thing with network marketing is most of the time they have a low startup cost. They don't have to take out a loan. They don't have to hire employees. They don't have to rent a retail office space. So it truly is a very low startup cost. Another thing that makes a network marketing good, and one that's sought after, is the return on investment. So how long does it take for someone to earn back the money that they put in? So if they put in 200, 400, however much they put in, how long are they going to have to work and put forth effort before they actually make back that money and then start, getting in the black, so they call it. If they tried to start their own business, let's say they wanted to start a catering business, a lot of times they have to spend a lot of money up front, $5,000, $10,000. And so it's a lot harder, a lot longer time period before they see that return on investment. And even in network marketing, the more you have to put money up front, then it potentially is a longer time period before you see that money come back to you. Another great thing about network marketing, though, is that you have an immediate ability to make income. So they're looking for a job where they don't have to put forth a lot of money up front, where they can get that return on investment back relatively quickly. And they're also looking for a way to make income right off the bat. Okay, third thing that would make a good network marketing company is that they have a proven system to follow. So we're looking here to make sure that people starting out with our company, that they have, how can we train them in what we're doing? How can we duplicate? How can we make sure they get off on the right foot? That goes along with business training. And I think the great thing about us and our team is that we do have some of those resources that we've made available, that the training book and a lot of the files that are in the team page. All right. The fourth thing is the products. Okay. Not all network marketing companies are the same. I would argue that if you don't have products that people need during a tough economy, it's going to be a lot harder to have a business, right? If you're selling handbags or makeup, it's probably harder to sell those, items that aren't true needs than you would, in my opinion, something like health. Because no matter how tight you are on money, people still value their health. So that is another great thing about our company. All right, fifth is they're looking for the ability to have residual income. A lot of times when they're looking for that second job or that income opportunity, a way to supplement their income, they don't even know what a passive income or residual income is. Most of the time people pick up a job just to make ends meet, to pay bills. It's when they get into this industry and they start learning about residual income that money can keep coming in even if they don't, work the hours. So most jobs have the linear income. You work 5 hours, you get paid for 5 hours. In network marketing, you can work for 5 hours, and if you retain those customers the next month and the following month, if they continue to order, you're no longer working for those customers. So you can continue to get paid despite the fact that you didn't work those hours for those customers. So that's the great thing about residual income. If the network marketing offers them the ability to have passive residual income that continues to come in despite, not putting in full-time hours or, just part-time hours, then that will continue to keep them on board the team. Okay, so moving forward, there's two sides of the coin that I want to address in a hard economy. One is, in a good economy, people have extra money. They're going to be spending money, and they are more willing to go out and buy products from you and be your customer, right? And that's a great thing. And a lot of times when we start hearing talk of, oh, times are tough, my husband lost his job, or, I'm not, making enough money, I can't afford it. We start to think that our company, our business isn't going to do as well. We start to worry about that. But in a good economy, you may get customers, but those people who have plenty of extra money, they have no interest in the business side of things. So it's kind of, you got two sides of the coin. Good economy, lots of customers, plenty of people buying from you. Bad economy, you've got people who need the income. And so you can really encourage people, hey, if these products would benefit you, but you can't afford them, I really encourage you to take a look at the business opportunity, because then you could potentially get your products for free and make that second income that you're looking for, that additional income. And so a lot of people, if you can inspire that and show them how it's a great opportunity for them, they'll jump on board with you. All right. In a hard economy, like we talked about, people are out there, they're looking for ways to make an income. And the thing that I want all of us to be aware of is that it's actually, a lot of people are like, oh, but network marketing, that's not a real job. That's not secure. But to be honest, the most insecure place that you could be working in a tough economy is actually a traditional job, because they're going to be looking to tighten, their company is going to be hurting too. They're going to be tightening down their reins. They're going to be getting rid of employees that they can, cut down on. They can't afford to be spending all the extra health care. So they're going to be trying to reduce staff. And, it's just, it's no longer the world that it once was. It's not, it's not our grandparents' generation where they could just work at the same job for the rest of their life. We don't have that in our generation. We are going to have to look for new opportunities. And not only that, but the baby boomers, I don't know if you guys have thought about this, but the baby boomers have invested a lot of money and time, and they've invested, where is their retirement? A lot of it is invested in the stock market or in savings and, things like that. As the economy gets harder, they start looking at, oh my goodness, I've lost 20% of my retirement. How do I come up with a plan B? I don't want to go back to work. I'm retired. I don't want to go back to work. If I do go back to work, I don't want to be a Walmart greeter. So they're looking for a plan B, another way of earning some income that could potentially be more secure, or, just offer that financial freedom opportunity that they may not be feeling in, the stock market volatility. Okay. So the opportunity is here for us. And how do we move forward knowing that this still is a good opportunity? What do we do? Mentally, how do we approach this, and how do we think about it? So I want you guys to think about knowing that some people are just going to stop ordering. They, maybe they've been a loyal customer, or maybe they're an ambassador underneath you, who've just been using the products at wholesale, and if times get tight, they may stop ordering. They may shut off their auto ship. They may, quit ordering. I want you to expect that some of that can happen and not let it take you down an emotional roller coaster, okay? Because again, we've got the other side of the opportunity that's still there. So you need to focus on not worrying about those who feel they need to back away, but share with them the opportunity. If times are tight and they can't afford their auto ship, teach them, encourage them how they can grow their business so that they can get their products, so that they can make some supplemental income. If they don't know what they're missing out on, if they've only been, let's say they're a wholesale customer, they're an ambassador under you, but they haven't been working their business, and they think, well, I just can't afford the auto ship right now, I'm going to have to turn it off and go inactive. They may not realize the opportunity that they have because perhaps they've just been doing it for the discount, right? If you are working your business and you've seen the opportunity and you understand that this is a great potential source of income, you can share that with them and you can say, hey, I know times are tight and I know you're struggling to, make ends meet. And I understand if you don't want to, keep your auto ship on during these tough times. I understand. I feel for you. I have compassion on that. So be the friend for them, but then also say, but hey, if you really are interested in making a little extra money, I would be more than happy to show you how you could make an extra $200 or $400 or $600 a month just by sharing the products with your friends. Maybe the timing would be right for them to start working their business at that point. And then on the other hand, so while you're encouraging those who may be leaving, I don't want you to get emotional about that. I want you to expect that may happen in tough times. All right. On the other hand, I want you to be focused on being consistent and persistent on continuing to grow your business and reaching out to people who may be needing the extra income and talk to them about the business opportunity. So maybe you won't have as many customers, but I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. You may not have as many customers as you've had when times are better, but there is still a huge opportunity to grow your business. So I want you to keep moving forward. Don't get discouraged and go, oh, it's tough times. I can't keep my business going because people can't afford it and I might as well just quit. Don't have a quitter's mentality. Huge, huge opportunity for growth. Again, most network marketing companies have thrived during a down economy. So take it on the mentality that if a hard economy comes my way and people are struggling to make ends meet, I am not going to let that discourage me because this could be an opportunity to grow my business and really rise above these hard times. Who wants to sit around and be sick and tired of working to make ends meet, not knowing if their job is secure, risking getting laid off, scraping by? Nobody wants that. Everybody wants the hope of the financial freedom, of financial stability during hard times, and we can offer them that, okay? We can offer ourselves that. We have seen enough people in this industry rise above and reach that level of financial security, and we know that it's there. And so if you continue to maintain that positive outlook, share it with others, just keep moving forward. I honestly believe that this company, not just this industry, but Plexus itself, is an amazing company to be a part of during hard times. So keep that in mind. People need that hope and they need that inspiration, and that's what we need to be, is that light to them. All right, let me see. Any other thoughts? Let me see. I think I wrote down some other notes here. Okay, one last thought is that it really is about our mentality during this time period. If you feel like, well, I tried it and it didn't work, And, or you have someone who's on your team thinking that, well, I tried it and it didn't work. I talked to a few people and no one wants to sign up, or it's too expensive. If that's the mentality, it's going to be hard for them to move past that without you encouraging them to see beyond that. Okay. If they went to work and their boss said, do X, Y, and Z, they would do X, Y, and Z to get their pay so that they don't lose their job. In this industry, one great thing about it is we all are our own bosses, and we all can take our earning potential and the hard work effort that we put in, all of that goes towards our paycheck. We're not working for our boss, we're working for ourselves. So the hard work that we put in, we get paid. But the people who feel like, oh, I'm just going to try a little bit, oh, I don't want to put forth that much effort. I'd rather go pick up a job and, get a, set amount of money, a fixed amount of money. They haven't caught the vision yet. They don't see the opportunity of the residual income and the ability to earn more than that fixed amount of income. So it's helpful if us, as their leaders, help share that with them, help share that passion and that vision, be that passion and inspiration for them, and pass that along and continue to teach and encourage. Not all of them are going to get it, and that's okay. But there's a lot of people, and most of the time the people that are on our teams are our friends, our family, people we love and care about. And we want them to experience this, freedom too, right? So we want to encourage them that, hey, I really believe that even though there's tough times, even though you're worried, you're not making enough, I do believe that this opportunity is what you're looking for, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to teach you how to get there. And maybe in some upcoming sessions, I'll go over how do we pass on that passion and instill the vision of what residual income is. But for now, I'm just going to leave it at that. So have hope, be encouraged. We may have a harder time retaining our customers right now as times get harder. But have hope that no matter what, even if it's hard financial times, it is still a great industry to be in when people are looking for that extra source of income. There is no other opportunity. There is no other industry out there. If they do their homework and research, it is the best opportunity to start up a business at low cost, to have quick return on investment, to be able to, right out of the box, start earning income. It's low monthly output. I mean, really, if they decide they don't even want to order their own products, they don't have to spend any money each month. Plexus does not have a monthly website fee like a lot of other companies do. This is a great chance for them to get in their own business and start adding money to their pocket. And if we can instill the vision that it's not just about getting your products paid for, it's not just about making an extra 100 or 200, but if you persist down the road a year, 2, 3, 4 from now, you could potentially reduce your whole income. A lot of people are going to stick with it through the long haul. So that's what I have for you tonight. Just wanted to pass on some encouragement. I'm going to stop the recording and we'll do some question and answers.